Hi travellers out there, it's a brand new Monday with lots of new adventures to be had, and I'm going to be vlogging for you guys and take you guys along on my week. And yeah, I hope you guys have all had a lovely start to your week. I didn't have work. I am off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm back in work Friday night, and I was supposed to be having 5 days off, but I'm only having 4.5 as I'm working Friday night now, covering for one of my colleagues, and it gets me a bit more money, gets me some more hours, so I don't mind. And I got up and had some toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast. I was watching a bit of Neighbours, and then I had the last of my pain au chocolat with a cup of tea, and was just reading a bit of One Day and listening to a bit of music and do some drawing and watching some stuff off record and listening to a bit of Kylie's new album. And then I got myself ready to go off on a stroll, loving the autumnal weather we're having at the moment, lovely crisp weather, and I had a lovely walk and got some really pretty autumnal leaf snaps. I love all the orange and yellow and reds on the leaves and the pretty patterns. I then head up to the high street and I went off to one of the flower shops and got some flower sets on there. They've always got such beautiful bouquets in there. I was having a lovely chat with the flower shopkeepers in there, and also got some plant sets from the plant section in there. Love all the succulents and cactuses and the pretty patterns on the leaves, and I was testing out my phone's camera as I've got a new phone, and the camera quality is really good, so I was playing around with that. I then went off and had a look outside the charge shops and bumped into one of my family friends, so I was chatting with them. And then I went off to the plant shop at the top of the high street. I got some plant sets from there. I had a good look around there as they had some new plants in, and got some really pretty plant stats from there with all the succulents and cactuses and pretty patterns on the leaves. I then headed down to my town's castle, and they've decorated it all for Christmas, and it looks so beautiful. And I went inside of the castle and got some snaps, and it's just so festive in there, and I'm going to show you guys. Feeling so festive. I then made way home, and on the way back I got this pretty leaf snap. It's got such lovely patterns on and colours. I also got some pretty flower snaps. I then got back, and for my lunch I had some tuna mayonnaise sandwiches and a cup of tea. I've been obsessed with tuna mayonnaise sandwiches at the moment, they're just so good. I then watched today's Home and Away, wrote a bit of my journal, just a bit of music, I did some drawing, colouring in, and sorted my Blue doll into a new look, and I'm going to show you guys that look. It's my new Blue doll's look, starting off with the shoes. She's got these black boots on with laces on. I love the details on the shoes. And she's got her black netting stockings, and she has this sunflower black dress with this yellow cardigan on. Then she's got the dangly bits of her hair, and then she's got her black hat, and this is the whole look. I love that new look that I've put her in. Then I was just watching a bit of Doctor Who and listening to a bit of music and doing some illustrations and colouring some videos in. And then for my tea I had gammon, and it was so good with lots of sour cream, and I'm going to show you guys that. The gammon was so delicious. I'm now off to go and finish watching some episodes of Doctor Who and then watch the UK soaps, and we'll see you with more to vlog tomorrow. It's now Tuesday. I got up after a very long night as I had been up in the night, and just couldn't get to sleep. A bit of a night owl, and I watched this film called Time Cut, which is on Netflix, and it's okay of a film. It's like about time travel and stuff, and I enjoyed parts of it, but other parts I was like, what the hell? And so I got up and got changed, and I ended up heading off to Shelley's and having a breakfast from there, and I got a Murasaki from there. So I wanted to buy all these plants, and I'm going to show you guys. I love that mirror and all the plants around it, and I had a delicious fry up from there with a cherry cola, and I'm going to show you guys the fry up that I had. The fry up was so delicious. I stayed in there for a little bit and let my food go down. I was just scrolling for my phone and enjoying the music they were playing, and then I headed off to have a look into the charge shops and went off to Aldi and got a few Christmas presents from there for some people, and got myself some of these LED stars to go up around my mirror as I theme my mirror area for summer and for autumn and Christmas. And I've got some Christmas pillows, and these I'm going to put around my mirror and have that decorated for Christmas. Cannot wait. Got me feeling very festive, seeing all the shops decorated for Christmas and having all the cards and decorations and ornaments in all the shops. And then I head off for a walk, and whilst on my walk I got some flower starts. I was able to get some really pretty flower starts whilst on my walk with some lovely colours on. I then came across these spectacular pumpkins that I got the snap off that I'll show you guys. I then went off for more of my walk and ended up popping off to the shops and getting some bits from there, and on the way back from there I got some more flower starts. Dahlias have to be one of my favourite flowers to get photos of. They are so beautiful. I then got back and had a cup of tea and some biscuits. I was reading a bit more of one day, and then I was watching some episodes of Doctor Who, listening to a bit of music and sorting out my dolls and dollhouse and my Bluetooth doll. And I'm now off to go and watch today's Home and Away and just chill before going off to Jigsaw volunteering this evening, and we'll see when I'm back from that. I'm back from being at Jigsaw volunteering, and it was Day of the Dead evening. We were learning about the Day of the Dead and did some food tasting and some games and the quiz, and had a lovely evening. I then finished and got picked up by my dad, got back, and for my tea I had some pizza. The pizza was so good. I hope you guys are all having a lovely evening and you've all enjoyed fireworks night. I'm now off to go and finish writing my journal entry for today, put that away, and then I'm going to be watching today's UK soaps and Bake Off, and we'll see you at the vlog tomorrow. It's now Wednesday, and I got up, showered and changed, ready to go off to New Siblings special needs school to do some volunteering, and I had some breakfast and was listening to a bit of music and heard about Donald Trump, so that kind of got me in a bit of a mad mood. So whilst on my way to work, I got myself a drink from the corner shop as I've got a bit of a sore throat, figure coming down with a bit of a cold, and had that to help with my throat, and put some music on and listened to my headphones whilst on my way to go to New Siblings to get me in a good mood and also shake away the nerves that I had. I then got there and I got signed in and put my information into the little form I had to fill in and looked at some forms, and then met with one of the guys who I was going to be in class with, who I had messaged and know from touch rugby, and he was my mentor and showed me around the place, had a bit of a talk with me, and also saw one of the sixth formers who I know from Jigsaw volunteering, so I was chatting with them and said how I know them from Jigsaw volunteering, one of the tier. He's asked how we know each other, and then I got to meet with some more of the staff, and then went into the class, met the class, and we were doing some activities, getting to know each other, and we were doing some like exercise stuff, and I helped set up with that and helped out with break time and lunchtime. And I had felt a little bit nervous, but as the day went on, I was getting a lot more confident. I was really enjoying it and was helping out and asking if there's anything that I could do to help, which was good. And then I finished, and I'm going to be going back next week sometime to do an afternoon there. And I then head home, and on the way back I called my mum to say how it had gone, and then I ended up meeting up with Tash to have a coffee catch up. And whilst walking to meet Tash at the coffee catch up, I saw my older brother who'd been to the gym, so he pulled over and asked me how it had gone, so I was quickly chatting with them. I then got some selfies and put some autumnal leaves whilst on my way up to meet Tash, and then whilst up the high street waiting for Tash to arrive, I bumped into Tom and Nesha and their baby, who is just so cute and is growing so big, and I was chatting with them. And then Tash arrived, and we went off had a look at one side of the charge shops, and went into Aldi, and I got this white chocolate advent calendar. I love white chocolate. I know what you're going to say, it's way too early, Dan, but I love white chocolate, and these advent calendars go so quickly, so I'm glad I've got one. And I'm just going to put this down there. Then we went off to have a look inside the charge shop, and went off to the flower shop and got some flower pots from there that will show you guys. I was able to get some really pretty flower sets on there. I hadn't been able to the other day as they had a massive rush on, so there weren't many flowers to get photos of. So I waited and got some flower sets today when there was a lot more flowers in. Then we went off to Greg's, and I had a cheese and onion slice with a cola and a Pugsy Bear cookie that I'm going to show you guys. We then sat on a bench in the high street and had our Greg's and just watched the road go by and nattered away to one another. And I was chatting about how new siblings had gone, and then I went off to the charge shops with Tash and had a look around some more of the shops, and got this blue jumper here that is so comfortable looking, and I'm going to try that on. It is my new jumper I got for the charge shops. It's this lovely blue colour. I love the colour blue. It's such a pretty colour and it's so comfortable. Love a good charge shop find, and as you guys know, I love a jumper. Not only did I get that jumper, I also got this Stacy Barbie doll. Her hair does need a little bit of work, and she's wearing a dress that is way too big for her, so I'm going to be putting that on my Blue Tuck doll. And I found these pyjamas that will definitely fit her, and I'm going to put that on her and put this dress on my Blue Tuck doll. Then we went off to Coffee One and had a coffee in there, and I had a caramel frappe and a bit of Victoria sponge cake, and Tash had a coffee and had a sandwich from there, and I'm going to show you guys that. It was so delicious. It was very busy in there, and then we finished in there and then went off to the card factory to get cards for Jamie, as it's her birthday tomorrow, the big 1-9, and I got her this one here that says oh, and it's supposed to say shit, and it's right there, it says that we're meant to be grown-ups, which I love. I got that for Jamie, and then for Tash, for when her birthday is next May, I got her this card that says, 1 minute you're young and cool, the next you think socks and Crocs are an acceptable fashion combination, which is never true, as she loves Crocs and socks, and so definitely had to get that card to give her for when her birthday is. And then I got this Stitch stocking for my younger sister, who is absolutely Stitch obsessed, and it says merry and bright on, with Stitch striking a pose, and it is so cute, and I cannot wait to give that to her and see her reaction. And then I got a photo of these Christmassy lanterns and this little garland from the pet shop that's just opened up as we went in there. so Tash can get some stuff for her dog, and I'm going to show you guys that. They are so pretty. I love all the shops getting ready for the festive season. Then me and Tash headed to Hawks so she could get a coffee for her mum, and then I helped her take the coffee back for her mum as she's currently on crutches as she's hurt her knee at football. So I helped her with that as she couldn't carry that and the cards. So I got back to Tash's and helped her give her mum the coffee, chatted with her mum for a little bit, and then I headed off, and then I went off to the corner shop and got some bits on there, and then I got to where the dentist is and was listening to some music. Actually was listening to a bit of Michael Bublé Christmas as I was feeling very festive when I heard "Oi!" and it was my mum, and she'd taken my grandma to the chiropractor just up from there, so I ended up being able to get a lift home instead of walking home. And also got my shifts for next week. I've got some pretty good shifts, which is good. Doing another Sunday split. I think I'm going to be doing Sunday splits for all of eternity, it feels like, but it gets me some hours and I don't actually mind them too much. And I'm working with Jamie and Tash on Sunday, so me and Jamie and Tash are closing, which will be great. Dream team. And I'd actually called Tash to tell her about how we were going to be working Sunday evening together, and I'll make it less painful and more bearable, and so we're excited about that. Haven't done a close with Jamie and Tash for ages, so we will literally smash it. We'll get out in no time, and I'm off Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. No, I'm off Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and I'm back in Friday evening, so I could do Friday afternoon if need be with two siblings. So I let my mentor know what days I was available to go in the afternoon, and he said he'd let me know. And then we dropped my grandma home after she'd been to the chiropractor, and she's had a new door put in with some pretty glass stained windows in, and I'm going to get a photo to show you guys that tomorrow, as I'm going to be popping down there tomorrow with my mum after going to the meze with Tash, possibly Jamie, and one of our other colleagues, Ruben, and maybe Natasha as well. So there'll be a few of us, and Tash is booking a table, and I haven't been in there yet, so very excited to try that out. And then we got back, and my older brother had put the screen protector on my new phone, as I'm very clumsy and I didn't want to be smashing the screen. And my dad said for me to get my phone. Went to get it out of my pocket, and I could not find it anywhere, and it had fallen on the floor in the back of the car where I had sat. And my dad had already looked in there, so I was just like, I was on it like on the way back, so it must be in there somewhere. Then we found it, and my older brother put the screen protector on, and then I watched Home and Away and Escape to Country and wrote some of my journal. And then for my tea I had a salad. Let me show you guys. The salad was so delicious. I then was writing out the birthday card for Jamie for tomorrow, and also wrote the birthday card for Tash. Even though her birthday isn't until May, I'm being organised this year. I've written out a few birthday cards for people's birthdays, and we'll probably be starting on the Christmas cards next. I was then listening to a bit of Michael Bublé Christmas, love a bit of Bubble, and I'm now off to go and watch today's UK soaps, and we'll see you with more vlog tomorrow. It's now Thursday. I got up after a bit of a lie-in and had some toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast, and I'm in that mood at the moment where I'm obsessed with just plain buttered toast. I love it. I could go through so many bits of buttered toast at the moment. I had that with a cup of tea and caught up on Neighbours, and then I was listening to a bit of music, did a bit of drawing and colouring in, and reading some more of One Day, and was watching some episodes of Charmed, and did some TikToks. I was watching some vlogs and TikToks and some funny dog and cat videos, and then I got myself ready to go off to meet Tash and Jamie for lunch, as it was Jamie's 19th birthday, and I put a birthday post up for her and headed off to meet them, and ended up going off to their house to help speed them along a bit, as they are not very good with timekeeping. So I was there like, come on guys, let's go. Our reservation was for 12, and so I got us all ready, and we then head off down to the restaurant we were going to in the high street that just opened up, and it is really nice and really pretty in there. And so we got in there and we met Natasha in there, one of our mates, and we sat on this little booth, and I had a lasagna with some fries and also had a cola and a hot chocolate, and they came with these little biscuits which were so cute, and also had a bit of cheesecake for pudding. And I'm going to show you guys the food and drink I had. The food and service in there was so good, and they had some really good music playing in there. And then I went off to the bathroom, and the sinks are so pretty. I'm going to show you guys a photo of that. I also got a mirror selfie from the bathroom, and I love the floral wallpaper they had in there. I'm going to show you guys. Then at the end we got a selfie of us all together around the booth, and I'm going to show you guys that. Then Natasha had to go off home, as she does a sushi delivery business, and she had an order to do. And then me, Tash and Jamie went off to the pub just across the road and had some drinks. And then Jamie and Tash had to head off, as they're off for food this evening for Jamie's 19th. Can't remember being 19, because I'm getting old. And wish them a lovely evening, and Jamie a lovely rest of her birthday. And then I headed down to my grandma's, where I currently am, where my mum is, and I got a photo of my grandma's front door that she's got done. It's a nice dark blue colour and has stained glass windows in, and I'll show you guys a photo of that. The stained glass window is so beautiful. Then I got a mirror selfie from the bathroom, and it's a mirror with lots of daisies all over, and I'm going to show you guys that. It's so pretty. Then me and my mum and grandma were watching a bit of a pear shop, and I had a bit of bread and butter pudding with a cup of tea, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that. It was so delicious, and I'm now off to go home, and then this evening I'm off to Jen's for our games and food night, and we'll see you when I'm back from that. Dad got back from being at fishing, and then he dropped me down to Jen's for the food and games night, and it was me, Jen, Amelia and her younger sister at games night. Jamie and Tash didn't come to the games night as it was Jamie's birthday today, so they were going out for food in the evening with their mum and dad, so they're going to be coming next week. And I hope she had a lovely time and has a lovely birthday. And we had some burgers and chips. The burgers were so delicious, and then we played some games of Uno and Monopoly Deal, and this other game that's kind of like Cards Against Humanity, which was really fun, and had some Maltesers and some Haribo sweets just in the middle of the table, so we could pick at that. And then had some donuts for our pudding, and had some hot chocolate. The hot chocolate was so delicious with lots of marshmallows in. I then got dropped home by Amelia and her younger sister, and me and Amelia are planning to go to Armstrong Garden Centre next Saturday, as I've got a Saturday off and it's all decorated for Christmas, so looking forward to that. And I finished writing my journal and put that away, and I've got morning boot tomorrow, so I set my alarm ready for that. And I am now off to go and watch today's UK soaps and RuPaul's Drag Race UK, and we'll see you with more vlog tomorrow. It's now Friday, almost the weekend. I got up, showered and changed and had some breakfast, and was watching a bit of TV and just listened to a bit of music before going off to morning group. My mum brought me to morning group, and I got to morning group and we were doing a bit of arts and crafts, and we were decorating these Christmas wreaths, doing a bit of festive crafts. It's coming soon and it's getting me feeling so festive. And we had a bit of the Beach Boys playing, and then we had some cups of tea and biscuits and just a bit of a natter. And then next week we're going off to the garden centre, and it's all decorated for Christmas, so I'm looking forward to going off there. And I'm going to show you guys the Christmas wreath that I decorated. Here's the little wreath we did in morning group. Did some arts and crafts, stuck it on. We had this was sticky underneath, but we ended up having to put glue underneath because it kept on falling off this little pom-pom, and put this little string to hang up, and it looks very pretty, getting me feeling very festive, very sparkly, very colourful. It was so much fun. Always loved doing crafts at morning group. And then I got picked up by my mum, and then she dropped me off to the garden centre after, and then went off to go to our family friend's house. And I got to the garden centre and had everyone there, and they've got it decorated for Christmas, and they were playing Christmas music, and it was getting me so excited for Christmas. Only 6 weeks, which is insane. And I got some snaps of some of the Christmas displays they had in there. I'm show you guys. It's so beautiful, all the Christmas trees and decorations and ornaments and all the lights. And then I went off to have a look in the homeware and stationery section, and I went off to the plants section just before leaving and got some plants outside. I love all the pretty patterns on the leaves and the succulents and cactuses and all the pretty plant pots. I then made my way home, and I had my headphones in my bag that I'd taken to morning group with, and listened to some music on the way back on my headphones, and had a lovely stroll back, and then popped to the shops and got myself some lunch from there. Got home, let myself in and had my lunch. I had some chicken Caesar wraps and a cup of tea and some biscuits, and was just watching this Christmas film called Meet You Next Christmas with Christina Milian in, and it's such a good film. And then I was just listening to a bit of Christmas music, and me and my younger sister then watched a bit of Angus Thongs and Perfect Snogging, which is such a great film. And I'm now off to go and write a bit in my journal, just a bit more of Michael Bublé's Christmas, a little bit of Michael Bublé, and just chill before work this evening. I'm doing a 5 till 10 shift and got my uniform ready for that, so just going to relax before having to get ready for work, and we'll see when I'm back from work. I'm back from being at my evening shift. I got ready for work and got dropped into work by my dad. I then got to work, got clocked in and put my bag and coat away, as it's getting a little bit chilly out now. Apparently it was supposed to be getting some snow, but I very much doubt that. It was nice to think that we might get some snow, but I don't think we're going to be getting any snow. I'd love it if we had lots of snow. I'd love to be able to go sledging and make snowmen and have snowball fights and all that kind of lovely snowy kind of stuff, but just don't think that's going to happen, unfortunately. More likely to get rainstorms than snowstorms. And I was just getting those clothes and cleaning jobs done, and saw and chatted to some of the regulars, and also ran some food and drinks, and did some food and drink orders and bill taking and some drink making. And it was me and 2 other colleagues on shift, and we worked really well together, so getting lots of the jobs done. And then it got quite busy. We had lots of people in for food and drinks, as there had been some fireworks on, and I could hear the fireworks from work, so that made it quite busy. And then it calmed down again, and I was able to finish early. And I was covering for one of my colleagues who's currently away in Paris, so I thought I was going to be finishing at 10, so the fact I got to finish a bit earlier wasn't too bad. So I got some extra hours in because I wasn't supposed to work today, but covered as I wanted to get some more hours in, so wasn't too mad about going home early. I just wanted some hours anyway, and it's crunching down. So I then clocked off, got my bag and coat, and then I got picked up by my dad, got back, got changed out of my uniform, and got my clean work top for tomorrow's shift. And then for my tea, I had some mac and cheese. The mac and cheese was so delicious. I used to hate mac and cheese, and now I love it. The cheesier the better. I'm now off to go and watch Home and Away and the UK soaps, finish writing my journal and then put that away, and then I'm going to be watching some more episodes of Doctor Who. And my older brother and his girlfriend are now back from being at the rugby. They went and watched the Bristol Bears, and my older brother's girlfriend's staying over for the weekend, so probably going to go have a bit of a chat with them as well. And I will see you with my vlog tomorrow. It's now Saturday. I hope you guys are all having a lovely weekend. I got up ready for work, and I was doing 9:30 till 3, and I had some breakfast, listened to a bit of music, and was watching a bit of TV before work. My dad didn't drop me to work, and I was a little bit early up to work, so I popped to one of the flower shops, and they had a load of beautiful dahlias, so I got some starts. they're such beautiful flowers. I love dahlias so much, and with such lovely colours and patterns on. I especially love that burnt orange one. I then got to work, got clocked in and put my bag and coat away, and it was me and 3 other colleagues on shift, and it was pretty busy. We had lots of people coming for breakfast and for coffees, and we've got new cups which makes it a lot easier to clean the tables as you just stack them, as you don't have any handles, and they look really pretty, and so that made cleaning tables a lot quicker and easier. And I had lots of coconut cups of tea to keep me fueled. I had a great team on and great players playing. I caught myself singing whilst cleaning tables, sorry for some of the customers. And then I was chatting to some of the regulars and getting bottles of water for some of the dogs, as we're a dog-friendly restaurant. And then I was cleaning tables inside as well as outside, as we had some people sitting outside. And then I was just doing lots of food and drink orders and bill taking. And then I finished at 3, clocked off, got my bag and coat and got changed into the jumper that I'm in now. And then I met up with Amelia and Nikki, our mate, and his partner, as they had come in and was sat on the sofa area. So I joined them and had a chat with them and was just hanging out with them for a bit. And then I went off to break and got myself some lunch from there, and then went back to the flower shop I'd gone to just before work to get some dahlias, hoping that they were going to have some left, and they did. They had the one with the burnt orange dahlia and the red and pink and white dahlias by it, which was my favourite dahlia bouquet that caught my eye, and I was so happy that I was able to get that. And then I went off and I went to the charity shops. I went into one of the restaurants and got a mirror selfie from the bathroom there, as I just love that mirror with the lights either side, and I'm going to show you guys that. You guys know how much I love a mirror selfie. I then made my way home and then got back and I had my Greggs, and I'm going to show you guys a snap of that. It was so delicious. I had a cheese onion pasty with a fudge cupcake and an apple juice, and then I showed Mum the bouquet of dahlias that I'd gotten, and I'm going to show you guys a clip of those. So I ended up getting myself some dahlias after work from the flower shop, and these were the last ones, and they are stunning, and these are my favourite out of them, and I'm so glad I've got them. I love the colours, especially this burnt orange one here, and this red one, and all the lovely yellows and reds and oranges. And I'm going to put them in some water and put them in the window, as they need sunlight but not too much sunlight, and hopefully they won't die as quickly, because the ones I had in my office in my bedroom kept on wilting quite quickly, so hopefully these ones will last a little bit longer. Then my dad got up from his nap and he was watching the rugby. My older brother and his girlfriend got back from being in Swindon, as my older brother had a rugby match. And then I was just listening to a bit of music, doing some drawing, colouring in, and sorting out my bleached doll into a new look, and watching some vlogs and TikToks of funny dog and cat videos. And then for tea we had burgers. The burgers were so delicious. And after that I got myself ready to go off to watch the fireworks that were at the Monday playing fields at this local park, and my older brother and his girlfriend were going to drive up to watch from a distance and not actually go onto the field because you have to pay. So they went up and watched from like down one of the country lanes and had a really good view, and I went up near the allotments and was able to get some really good photos and got a clip that I'm going to show you guys. The fireworks were so good, it was so beautiful. Then I got picked up by my older brother and his girlfriend, and we got back, and my mum had put the dahlias in a vase and put them in the living room window, and I'm going to show you guys a snap of those. They look so pretty there. I'm now off to go and finish writing my journal entry for today, and then I'm going to be watching this evening's Strictly Come Dancing, and we'll see you with more of the vlog tomorrow. It's now Sunday. I hope you guys are all having a lovely Sunday rest. I got up ready for work and had some breakfast and listened to a bit of music and was just watching a bit of TV before work. Then my dad brought me to work, and I was out to work a little bit early, so I popped to one of the child shops and had a look around there, and I ended up getting some dolls from there, and I'm going to show you guys a clip of those. Here are the new dolls I got from one of the child shops. I went to one of the child shops just before work and was having a little look around there, and I saw a box with a doll hand poking out, and I thought there's some dolls in there, so I had a look and I got all of these 90s Barbie and Cindy dolls. I love Barbie and Cindy from the 90s, that's from my childhood, so I had a lovely time looking at them and reminiscing. It always brings back memories of my childhood, and so I got a few that I'm going to show you guys. Starting off with this one here, she's got pink earrings in, and she's got this orange top on and these blue dome shorts, and she's in very good condition. Her hair is very wavy, and I think I have one like this already, so she now has a twin sister. Then there's this one in this red pantsuit, and she's got some white earrings in, and I just love the Barbie face sculpt. It just is so stunning. Look at those eyes. And then there's this one here, and she's got this floral top and skirt, and then she's got these purple little slippers on, and she comes with these white earrings. Again, she's in very good condition. Hair needs a bit of a brush, but other than that, it looks very good. Then there's this one, and I love this white ball gown with all these pink and blues on the ruffled skirt. It's very puffy, lots of sparkles. Her hair needs a bit of a brush, but other than that, she's in good condition. Her foot has been a bit chewed, but this means she's well loved. And yeah, other than the foot, these are very good. And then there's this one with this green, yellow and pink patchwork ballet dress with bubbles on, and she's got her hair in an all ponytail with lots of like crimped hair, and she's got some pink earrings in, and she has this necklace on as well, and she's got flat feet. So I said, flat feet! Like for the Barbie movie, it made me laugh a lot, and my sister looked at me like I was nuts. And then there's this one here, and she's a Cindy doll. Love the hair, and she's got this purple vest on and these denim shorts with little bits of ruffle on and a belt, and I think there's a different top underneath that, but which is like floral, which I'll try to show you now. Yeah, like underneath, and I think I'll keep her like that. And then the last one is one I really wanted, is this one with pink hair, and she's got it plaited at the back. It's got this floral like Hawaiian looking t-shirt which ties up at the front, and these purple like velvet shorts, like high-waisted trousers, and the white earrings. And yeah, I just love 90s Barbie so much. The 90s and Cindy Barbies are iconic, and I'm so happy that these are now in my collection. I then got to work, got clocked in and put my bag and coat away, and it was pretty busy. And then we had a moment of silence for the Memorial Day, and then I continued on running food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing food and drink orders and bill taking, and saw and chatted to some of the regulars. And I got some dog treats and bowls of water for some of the dogs that came in, and they are just so cute. Some of the dogs we have coming in, lots of puppies, which are just so adorable. And it was pretty hectic. We had lots of people coming in for breakfast and for coffees, and then in the afternoon we had lots of people coming in for Sunday roast that we do from 12 o'clock onwards. So I was again doing lots of orders of those, and had to go to Aldi to get some bits for kitchen, so popped off there. And then by the late afternoon, just before finishing, it had quieted down again. So I was just doing a massive cleanup of lots of the tables that needed to be cleaned, and cups and plates and stuff to be put in pot wash. And then I finished at 3. I then clocked off, got my bag and coat, and then got picked up by my mum. Got home, and for my lunch I had some tuna mayonnaise sandwiches with a cup of tea and some biscuits, and I'm now just going to be chilling before going back to work this evening for the part of my evening shift. I'm on a split shift, so I'm doing 5 till close, so yeah, going back in for part 2, and we'll see when I'm back from that. It's later on in the evening now, and I'm back for being at the second part to my split shift. I got to work, I got clocked in and put my bag away, and it was just me and Tash to start with before her sister Jamie came in to work for 7 till 10, and me and Tash were on till close. And Tash did me a hot chocolate with a snowman in, and I'm going to show you guys a clip of that. Tash did me this cute little snowman in my hot chocolate, so cute. It was so good. Then I was just doing lots of cleaning and clothes jobs, and saw and chatted to some of the regulars, and it was a quiz, and Tash was doing the quizmaster role, and me and Jamie were on bar and floor, and I was just cleaning lots of tables, ordering lots of food and drinks, and doing some food and drink orders and bill taking and some drinks making. And then we finished at about 11:15. I then clocked off, got my bag, and got picked up by my mum. Got home, got into my PJs, and then for my tea I had my Sunday roast and a sprinkled donut for my pudding. The Sunday roast was so delicious. I've been thinking about this Sunday roast all evening, and it didn't disappoint. I then finished writing my journal, and I'm off work Monday, Tuesday, and I'm off to get my hair cut tomorrow and then meet Tash for a breakfast at Shelley's, and I'm looking forward to that. And I'm just off to watch the Strictly results, and we'll see you with a new vlog coming very soon. Please like, comment, subscribe, and have a lovely new week ahead.